remaining fish at Standing Bear Lake were chemically removed this morning. Nebraska Game and Parks completed the job as the lake in northwest Omaha undergoes a major restoration project.
Our 6 News' Johan Marin has a look at the project so far.
They call it chemical renovation, a process that Daryl Bauer with the Nebraska Game and Parks describes as killing all undesired fish with a biochemical substance. And it's not harmful to the environment.
Species like common carp reduce the water quality. They inhibit aquatic vegetation, which is an ideal habitat, so they have a negative impact on habitat.
It's a part of an ongoing project that the Nebraska Game and Parks started last November to renovate the lake and increase fishing access. To get there, they began removing leftover fish species from last fall, fish that can cause a threat to the new species they plan to add in the fall.
When we get the project done and fill the lake back up, then the species we stock, the desirable game species of fish, won't have to compete with those nuisance species, so they'll do that much better, grow faster, get larger.
Apart from increasing fishing access, there will be improvements to the park's angular access, kayak access, and sculpting of lake beds that Bauer says you'll notice a big change once the lake opens back up. On your side, Johan Marin, 6 News.
Renovations for Standing Bear Lake are set to start up again this summer.